Now, today we discuss the continuation of this one. There is a regulation of cardiac function or the functioning of this heart and already we discussed in last class what is it by double circulation, what is it by hepatic portal system, what is it by portal system, how many types of portal systems are present, especially in human beings, what type of portal systems are present. You only say answer and there is hepatic portal system, hypophyseal portal system and whereas renal portal system completely absent in human beings, remaining higher vertebrates and renal portal system present only in amphibians and then the continuation of this one, how this heart is functioning, how it is controlling of the heart and all, how, what is the way, this is the cardiac output, who will be regulate the cardiac output and all, who will be regulate this rate of heartbeat and all. Generally, so normal heart functioning, who will be control? It control intrinsically. So normal, the normal heart functioning control intrinsically. It controlled by this one. The normal heart functioning controlled intrinsically. That means a special muscular tissues are present inside the heart and all. What is the special muscles? What is the special muscles which control intrinsically heart and all? That means auto excitability or auto regulatory. That means this is we call as nodal tissue. These special muscles, there is nothing but nodal tissue. Already said what type of nodal tissue which regulate automatically, that is automatically it control itself. What type of nodal tissue? Two types of nodal tissues are observed. Already I said, what is the name of that nodal tissue? Sinoatrial nodal tissue as well as atrioventricular nodal tissues and both are it control auto-regulatory intrinsically. That means auto-regulatory. It is automatically regulated. That's why the human heart, otherwise we call it as, this is the myogenic heart, which control itself. So generally the functioning of heart, the nodal tissues which are present in heart. What is the name of the nodal tissues? That is the sinoatrial nodal tissue, atrioventricular nodal tissues and all. Both it will be controlled there itself only. But along with this one, a specialized that is a neural fiber, a specialized neural area. A specialized neural area is present in medulla oblongata. Along with this one, in medulla oblongata, which are present in brain and in this medulla oblongata, one a specialized, that is neural area, specialized neural area that moderate the heart functioning and all. Moderate heart functioning or to control the heartbeat and all, heart functioning through that autonomous nervous system functioning through autonomous nervous system. Already in lower class you studied, there are different types of nervous systems are present. Central nervous system as well as the sympathetic central nervous system, autonomous nervous system. This central nervous system, brain and spinal cord. Then autonomous nervous system, here again a special nerve fibers, it will be present. In this autonomous nervous system, here sympathetic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system. It will be present, that is the sympathetic nerve fibers. The sympathetic nerve impulses or fibers and a sympathetic nerve impulses to stimulate, to increase rate of the heartbeat and all. Sympathetic nerve impulses increase rate of heartbeat. How it increase the rate of heartbeat? Due to increase the contraction of the ventricular, to increase ventricular contraction, thereby cardiac output and all. Here, how it happened? To increase contraction of ventricle. That means ventricular contraction. To increase the ventricular contraction, thereby cardiac output. Automatically, thereby that cardiac output and all. It automatically increases the rate of heartbeat. Similarly, parasympathetic nerve impulses, it decreases the rate of heartbeat. It decreases rate of heartbeat. How it decrease? It will be reduced action potential wherever initiate in SAN and all. It affect on this one action potential, thereby cardiac output and all. So whatever speeds of the action potential to reduce the speed, whatever the speed of action potential, so decrease the rate of heartbeat. How decrease? Whenever decrease the speed of action potential, that means that is what we call as that sinoatrial node pacemaker and then automatically thereby cardiac output. Normal cardiac output per minute 5000 ml, that means 5 liters and all. It will be reduced less than 5 liters and all. It whenever increase means more than 5 liters related to this particular manner and all. That is related to this particular the regulation of this one intrinsic as well as medulla oblongata. The specialized nerve fibers or specialized neural areas are present. It will be moderate the proper functioning of this regulation of this heart functioning and through autonomous nervous system. Autonomous nervous system again sympathetic nerve fibers, parasympathetic nerve fibers. With the help of sympathetic nerve impulses, it stimulate or it increase rate of heartbeat. How it increase the rate of heartbeat? Because of increase the contraction of ventricles. Whenever increase the contraction of ventricles, automatically cardiac output also it increases and all. Similarly, parasympathetic nerve impulses, it decrease the rate of heart function. How it decrease? Whenever it will be decrease the speed of the action potential which are generated in the sinoatrial node and all. Thereby it decrease the cardiac output also. Like this manner it will takes place. Along with this one, some hormones also, it will be regulate the rate of the heartbeat. So what are the hormones? What are the hormones which regulate rate of the heartbeat and especially that adrenal gland? So this particular endocrine gland, we discuss separate chapter is there. Here only one gland they have given. Actually pituitary gland is there, thyroid gland is there, parathyroid gland is there, pancreatic also one type of the endocrine as well as exocrine gland and all, as well as adrenal gland which are located on surface of the kidneys and all. These adrenal gland two parts are present. Adrenal cortex it will be present, adrenal cortex, adrenal medullary or medulla region. Especially adrenal cortex secretes cortisol, aldosterone. Two types of hormones are present. That is, it is not important related to regulation of the cardiac or cardiac function and all. But in cortex there is no role related to cardiac one. Which one acts as important role? The adrenal medullary. That is important exam point of view. Which part of adrenal gland controls the rate of the heartbeat? actually it will be increase the rate of heartbeat. So adrenal medulla to increase the rate of heartbeat, to increase the cardiac output, this one. But medullary, it secretes two types of the hormones. What is the name of the two types of the hormones which secretes this one and generally it will be secrets two types of this one, that is we called as norepinephrine, that means otherwise we called as noradrenaline, as well as epinephrine, that is adrenaline, another name of this one, adrenaline. So adrenal medulla, it secretes two types of hormones. One is the norepinephrine, commonly we call as noradrenaline. Then another one, epinephrine or adrenaline. So both are increase the rate of heartbeat. But how? Why it will be increased? So norepinephrine in normal condition to increase the rate of heartbeat. So it is the in normal condition to increase the rate of heartbeat. Normal condition in that sense, not as a pathogenic or severe, not as this very normal. During at the time of exercise, such type of the condition, it increases the rate of heartbeat and all. That is in normal condition. Then epinephrine or adrenaline, it increases the rate of heartbeat whenever emergency. During emergency condition, to increase the rate of heartbeat and all. Whenever emergency, whenever accident, whenever we see such type of any dangerous animal and all, such type of any emergency condition, whenever heartbeat, so whenever blood pressure, whenever the level which are present nutrients inside the blood, that at the time of such type of energy, such type of emergency condition, so whatever the emergency condition whichever present, that in such a particular condition it increase the rate of heartbeat and all. How much increase means? That is normally rate of heartbeat will be the 70 to 80 in normal adult person and all. Whenever emergency condition more than 200 times per minute, that much emergency. That is we called as, it is the fight or flight hormone. What is another name? Fight or flight hormone, adrenaline, during emergency rate of heart. So adrenal medulla, norepinephrine, epinephrine, that means noradrenaline, adrenaline, both are to increase the rate of heartbeat only. Apart from this one, thyroxine also to regulate, thyroxine hormone also to regulate rate of heartbeat and all. It is also to regulate the rate of heartbeat, especially it is the oxygenated. Whenever oxygenation related to supplying of blood towards the different types of the tissues and all, whenever increase the thyroxine, it will be increase the rate of heartbeat. Whenever decrease one, reduce the rate of heartbeat and all. For detail, in next separate chapter it will be present and all. Then along with this one neuron it will be present. Cranial, there are 12 pairs of cranial nerves are present. Among this one, 10th pair, it is the 10th pair of a cranial nerve, that is we called as a vagus nerve. This vagus nerve, it reduce to decrease rate of heartbeat. So it is also directly to control the rate of heartbeat. Vagus nerve also control a rate of heartbeat. It is also control rate of heartbeat. In what way it is control? Whether it is increase or decrease. Generally vagus nerve to decrease the rate of heartbeat and all. Not increase, to decrease the rate of heartbeat and all. This is the regulation of the cardiac circulation or cardiac functioning and all. Normally it will be intrinsically auto-regulated because of special muscular tissues are present, nodal tissues are present, SAN, AVN and all. Apart from this one, a special neuron areas which are present medulla oblongata region and all. It will be via the sympathetic nervous system, that means the autonomous nervous system, it regulated this one, all this one and all. In this one, sympathetic nervous system to increase the rate of heartbeat, parasympathetic nervous system to decrease this one. Along with this one, some of the hormones also it controls. Among these hormones, medulla, that means adrenal hormone, generally it will be present on the kidneys and all. Not only it is a medullary adrenal gland, whatever they do, both are increase the rate of. So normally norepinephrine or noradrenaline, generally in normal condition it increase the rate of heartbeat. Whenever emergency, adrenal hormone to increase. Along with this one, 10th pair of cranial nerve, it controls the rate of heartbeat. Now, what are the disorders? Now related to another one, the disorders. What are the disorders of circulatory system? What are the disorders of circulatory system? Number one, hypertension. That is we call as hypertension. What is it by hypertension? That means BP. What is it by BP? Blood pressure. How to measure the blood pressure? With the help of sphygmomanometer. So normal BP means blood pressure. Blood pressure, that is normally sphygmomanometer to measure the blood pressure and all. What is the normal blood pressure any healthy person and all? So normal BP is equal to 120 by 80. So 120, the numerator represents systolic pressure. The denominator represents diastolic pressure. 120 represent systolic pressure, 80 represent diastolic pressure. Systolic, it is the normal one. The person who has taken cigarette smoking, the person who has taken related to aged one or any other chemicals, whatever it will be taken under, or high tension, high pressure, unnecessary thinking, then automatically excess amount of that is related to salty food material if you taken under, as well as packed food material, then automatically increase the rate of heartbeat or increase the blood pressure and all. This is when it is called as hypertension. Whenever the BP 140 by 90, this is we called as hypertension. During hypertension, what happened? It may be causes to the heart diseases. It may lead to the heart diseases. Along with the heart diseases, some of the vital organs also ready to damage, like the kidneys. Along with this one, it is also ready to damage the kidneys as well as the brain and eyes. These and another vital organs are ready to get infected whenever continuous this hypertension and whenever high tension, whenever high intaking of the salts, whenever cigarette smoking, then automatically this hypertension normally it will be present and very cool, pleasant, simple, normal, discipline, regularity, then it is not at all affected any type of hypertension and all. So this is hypertension and all. This is very important. Other than this one, what is the way? Coronary artery disease and all. Coronary artery disease. Name itself present. Coronary artery, or that means whenever deposition of that particular calcium. The second disease, coronary artery diseases, or otherwise we call it as atherosclerosis. Coronary artery disease. So whenever coronary artery deposited calcium, cholesterol, as well as the fibric tissues and all, deposition of vessels of coronary or coronary vessels, deposition of calcium, cholesterol and fibric tissue. Calcium, cholesterol, fibric tissues in coronary vessels. In coronary vessels, that may be causes to the atherosclerosis. Whenever it will be causes, whenever it is deposited all these materials, then the lumen area, the surface area gradually reduces, and whenever reduces, it is difficult to supply the specific amount of the blood towards the heart muscles or remaining parts of this one. Other than this one, normally that cardiac atherosclerosis, in the sense deposition of these particular things into the coronary vessels, and then it may be causes harmful effect that the heart problems and related to the heart problem. Then what is meant by arteriosclerosis and all? It is atherosclerosis. Arteriosclerosis means whatever deposition of calcium as well as cholesterol. This here, the calcium salts as well as cholesterol collectively to form into the plaques and all. These are collectively to form into the plaques. Because of the plaques, the hardening of the blood vessels and all. Because of this one, hardening of artery blood vessel. That means it lost the elasticity. It lost their elasticity. Because of this one, sometimes it may be bursting. Due to this one, there may be chance for bursting. Due to bursting of this one, clotting of blood. Due to clotting of this one, it may be causes to the heart attack and it may be causes to the heart attack. So like this, that is atherosclerosis, only the calcium cholesterol will be present. Then here, due to this one, collectively to form into the plaques and all, that means very hardening. Whatever elastic nature and all, it will be reduced the elasticity, it will be hardening of this one, unable to supply, unable to, that gradually it is not at all moving, if it is more cardiac output, unable to supply and all. For that reason, it may be causes to the, sometimes may be bursting because of high pressure and all, then it may be leads to the heart attack and all. That is related to coronary artery disease and all. Then another very important one, what is meant by angina? What is meant by angina and all? What is meant by angina? The third one, angina. So actually here it is, they are not given under in our textbook and for understanding purpose separately we told. For understanding what is the atherosclerosis, what is the arteriosclerosis purpose, understanding purpose I told here. Then angina pectoris, that means commonly we call as chest pain and all. Normally inadequate supply of the oxygen to the heart muscles and all. Whenever inadequate supply of oxygen to the heart muscles. Whenever inadequate supply of oxygen to the heart muscles, then it may lead to the related to chest pain and all. So normally who will be affected this chest pain? Middle-aged as well as elderly and all. Normally it affected to the middle-aged as well as elderly people. Normally it is affected and all. So along with this one, why? Because it is not at all, suppose we are taking normal amount of food, there is no appropriate exercise. That is also one among the reason. It may be causes to the pain. It is inadequate supplying of this oxygen related to the heart muscles. That is related indirectly coronary artery also it is. Then another very important one, heart failure. That is the heart failure. What is it by heart failure? Related to another one, heart failure means it is not, heart is not supplying sufficient amount of the blood. Heart is not supplying, heart is not supplying of blood to meet the need of demand to the tissues. So heart is not supplying of blood to meet the need of the demand of the tissues. So unable to pumping of the heart. Very simple one. Unable to pumping of heart in a proper manner. Instead of normal one, unable to pumping. When it is unable to pumping of this heart and all, because of congestive. What is the main reason of this one? Because of whenever congestive heart, when it will be leads and all, whenever congestive heart, when it is congestive heart, whenever congestion of the lungs and all, whenever congestion of lungs, congestion in the sense deposition of body fluids. So what is meant by congestion? Deposition of whenever excessive fluids are deposited to the lungs, unable to supply oxygenated blood toward the all. It is not at all pumping in a proper manner and all. So whenever congestion, then it will lead to the heart failure. But heart failure is not similar to the whatever cardiac arrest. It is not similar to the heart attack and all. Just now I said, what is the way heart attack and all? Whenever sudden the damaging of heart muscles may lead to the heart attack and all. The sudden damaging of heart muscles. So heart attack, that means the sudden damaging of heart muscles may lead to the heart attack and all. When we call it as cardiac arrest and all, the complete stoppage of heartbeat. Whenever complete stoppage, whenever death and all, there is a cardiac arrest and all. Heart attack, once or twice, if it is occurred third time, there may be chance for death of that particular personalities and all. That is heart failure, whenever congestion, there is a possibility, particular treatment to overcome such type of problem. Heart failure, that is heart attack also, there is a possibility. Without taking of excess amount of cholesterol, without depositing the narrowing of the blood vessels which are supplying to the heart muscles and all. Cardiac arrest means after complete death, there is the completely stop of the heartbeat that may lead to the death of the heart, death of the human beings and all. So these are the particular topic related to today's and all. What we discuss today's topic and all, there is a regulation. How it is regulated? Normally intrinsic one, auto-regulatory because of special muscular tissue. There is a nodal tissue, SAN, AVN and all. Apart from this one, medulla oblongata, a specific nerve area which are present. That is through the sympathetic, that is autonomous nervous system. It will be regulated the cardiac functioning and all. How to regulate an autonomous nervous system? It increases the rate of heartbeat. This autonomous nervous system, again two parts are present. Sympathetic nerve impulses to increase the rate of heartbeat, parasympathetic one to decrease the rate of heartbeat and all. Then similarly along with this one, some hormonal one like thyroid, along this one, that is adrenal medulla. Adrenal medulla secretes two types of the hormones. One is the norepinephrine or noradrenaline to decrease the rate of heartbeat. It is also increased. So adrenal medulla, whatever they secrete the hormones, both hormones to increase the rate of heartbeat only. Norepinephrine to increase the rate of heartbeat, normal condition. Whenever emergency condition, especially adrenaline or epinephrine, that's why it is called as the fight or flight hormone and all. Along with this one, the 10th vagus nerve is also control the rate of heartbeat, especially to reduce the rate of heartbeat and all. Then what are the disorders? Normally hypertension, normal BP 120 by 80, hypertension means 140 by 90 and all. Whenever 140 by 90, automatically it may lead to the heart problem, kidney problem, brain problem, related to the eyes problem. Many problems will be present and along with this and related to the angina pectoris, type of the chest pain, inadequate supplying of the oxygen to the heart vessels and then atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis, one type of this one. These particular deposition of calcium, cholesterol or fibric tissues and to the arteries and then it is unable the sufficient amount of the blood, it may not be flow in a proper manner. So whenever these particular calcium as well as cholesterol collected to form into the plaques, solids, then unable, it is not at all flowing in a proper, it lose their elasticity. Whenever lose, it may be possible for bursting. Whenever bursting of this one, then it may be leads, it is unable to functioning of that particular heart. It may be leads to the heart attack also. So that is related to these disorders as well as regulation. Then last class what we discussed, double circulation, everything and all. So remaining we discuss in next class.